Good morning, students. So this is chapter 1, electrostatics, where the concepts that you have already studied is electric field that you have studied, then dipole that you studied, then combining both you studied electric field at a point due to a dipole at a point on its axial line, then equatorial line, then you have studied about torque and potential energy. Now how is the topic which is getting enhanced is that now electric field or electric potential due to a point charge that you are going to find out. So point charge itself says that you are going to consider only a charge Q. Q is going to be a charge that you are going to consider, which is such stationary. Then you bring a test charge from infinity to a point P. So that is why an arrow mark is drawn. But this Q is kept in a electric field. So some amount of work is done to bring the charge from infinity to the point opposite to the electric field. That is what is the work done, which is stored as potential. That only we have studied in the last class. So now how will you find out this electric potential at a point is that we know an expression, we have derived an expression where V is equal to integral of infinity to R. Why it is infinity to R? From some infinite distance I am going to bring it to this R. That is why. Minus E, minus says that it is going to be opposite to the electric field. Minus E into dr. So this negative sign can be taken outside. And we know that E is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square into R cap. Then you just substitute that in the equation and then you arrive at one expression that it is minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught integral infinity to R Q by R square, and this is R cap into dr vector, wherein that changes to dr because dr vector is nothing but R cap dot dr. So in the place of dr vector I can write it as R cap into dr, and already I have an R cap. So R cap into R cap will give you 1. So that is why this changes to dr. Dr says that R is the integrating element. That is what I am going to do an integration. So we all know that x power n integration formula, x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Here in the place of x I have r and it's in the denominator. So when I bring it to the numerator it turns to minus 2. So this takes a value of r power minus 2. So which will be r power minus 2 plus 1 divided by r minus 2 plus 1. So what will it give you an answer? X power minus 1 divided by minus 1. So how can I write that now? Already there is a negative sign because it is in the opposite direction. So minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught from the limit infinity to R. This is what you have integrated. Now I need to write that after integration. Minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, Q is taken as common and minus 1 in the numerator divided by R. This R power minus 1 is written as 1 by R. Within the limits infinity to R, if it is always upper limit minus lower limit. So it gives me an answer of V is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R. This is what the answer is. Where did that minus sign go? Minus into minus becomes plus here. Okay, children. So now what are the conclusions based on that? That is, if you consider Q to be positive, V also will be larger than 0. If Q is negative, naturally V is also going to be negative. And when potential due to a positive charge increases as the distance increases, that is in the positive charge. If you consider Q to be a positive charge, potential will decrease if R increases as per the equation. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into Q by R because of that. But in the case of my negative, if you have considered negative charge, what happens is that the potential increases if the R also increases. It's quite opposite to each other. And if positive charge moves from higher potential to lower potential, this always takes place. That water also falls from higher potential to lower potential. Normal condition, that only is what is found when you have a positive charge. But when you have a negative charge, what happens is that potential will move from lower potential to a higher potential. This is something that you can imagine. Water rises in the motor from the ground level to the tank. That is what is this. Then if I need to apply superposition principle, when I consider n number of charges till Qn, then what will be the net charge, net potential will be equal to K into Q1 by R1 plus K into Q2 by R1 till K into Q1 by Rn, which can be generalized. This is the generalized form where V net is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught summation I is equal to 1 to n Qi by Ri will give you the superposition principle of potential.